Greetings, Hypenese. My name is HyperHimes, and you ever consider that 2020 is finally almost over? It has been a really rough year. Like, don't get me wrong, it's been a really rough year, but in a sense, it's been pretty fun. Like, at least, I guess I personally thought it was fun because of the experience that I had that I don't think I'll ever have to experience again, which, if I have the capabilities to, I would love to experience again. But 2020 was crazy. It had a lot of bad stuff. We're not going to talk about the virus. We're not going to talk about a lot of deaths that were from people that we, love. We're not going to talk about any fire from a different place. We're not going to talk about any of that stuff. Because that's the downer for 2020. Though, personally for me, with 2020, it was pretty interesting. A lot of stuff happened, which I can at least say I looked up at. And we can at least say that the year's going to come... I'm sorry that I'm stuttering. I'm just trying to figure out the correct words to use. 2020 is going to come to an end really soon. I mean, by the time that I'm recording this, it's November the 3rd. I might... maybe I'll upload this on November the 4th, but yeah. Halloween, October's over. That means there's only 1/6 of the year left. November and December. And then after that, hopefully, we'll enter 2021, and it won't have to go over to December the 32nd. If it does, then we're all screwed, guarantee. But a lot of things happened this year that, personally, I think were really cool. When I came out of school, I graduated. It was really different from how we got our diplomas, because, all this COVID stuff happened, this virus stuff. And we basically had to do it real differently, which is kind of why we had 1.5 quarters off of school, because, well, we did have to do online classes, but it was a big change. And by the way, if you're wondering, I'm recording this at 3:33 in the morning, because I like to do my recordings in the middle of the night. I just think it's pretty chill. But another thing, how they handled it was pretty nice. We all of us had to wear a mask, but they still let us keep our cap and gowns, which usually you can only rent them. You never keep them, but I still have mine to this day, cap and gown. And we got our diplomas, and they did a lot of cool things. Like, they did a carpool where apparently a lot of people were holding up signs like, class of 2020 all through the streets of Johnstown, wherever they drive through, I'm not sure. And we literally, all the students who graduated that year just drove through and just got all the prayers in the world, especially by the teachers. It was really nice, and it felt, humble, like how much they care for their students. Which, that happened not really a long time ago, but I'd say at least a couple months, but I will still always remember that memory. But another thing I can say about 2020 is collabs. On my YouTube channel, I'm not the best person to collab with. And not saying that I suck to collab with. If I ever have the chance to collab with someone, I will. But it's kind of strange because I really can't collab with someone because of the state of my PC. It is bad. It's doable, but it's only doable for me. I can record something, but me trying to record something else with someone, if I have Discord open, nothing works. It just crashes. So I literally have to just call people through Discord through my phone, which, yeah, that's fine, but microphones on phones, usually by these headsets, basically, for example, this is the microphone right here, they're not the best. They're not a full-fledged Blue Yeti, which I might consider getting a new mic. I'm just trying to figure out what brand, but right now I'm trying to focus on a PC. A really good PC that I can collab with a lot of other people in the future. But for the collabs that I've done so far, they've been awesome. Mega Teddy Ursa. I did a video, sorry, my hair a little bit sloppy, it's just kind of shaggy. That's fine. Mega Teddy Ursa is a really cool friend of mine that I met because, he was a part of the PokeTuber community, plays Pokemon and stuff like that. And he's a card seller, and he does these Pokemon rap battles. And I always wanted to do my own rap battle series, which I actually am in the production of making. I just kind of got to do some of the voicing for it and beat stuff and, stuff like that. It was going to be called Hypenese Orbital Rap Battles, or HORB. And it's not canceled. It'll come up very soon. But just the opportunity that I can actually rap as a character on someone else's channel, it just feels nice. And I've done it twice. I voiced Rotom and I voiced Mimikyu. 2 awesome ghost types. And let me speak to you while I'm resting back in my chair. Got shorts on. So, It's like therapy right now. It's like I'm talking to my therapist. It was really fun, and I also did another collaboration with someone named Lukachu. Now Lukachu, I really didn't know much, but I only found him by when we were in a voice call because I'm a moder. I'm speaking like garbage. I'm a moderator of Trippy Trainer, you know, Trippy fan and stuff like that. And he was just in the voice call, and he wanted to play Terraria, and I'm just like, wait, are we multiplayering this? And I'm just like, oh, that's cool, we can. And then all of a sudden, I didn't even know he was going to record the whole thing, which was awesome. And if I might leave a link to that down in the description, which to be honest, you should go check out those videos. They are long videos, but there's a part 1, part 2, and part 3, and unfortunately, at least for a couple months, we're going to have to put the series on hold because Lukachu is going to boot camp. Which, first of all, I am proud of you. You are amazing and brave for going through something like that. That's me speaking to Lukachu. And a bunch of other friends. Yeah, we could play Terraria, but I don't think it'd be the same because he was kind of the main guy, you know? If it were me, we'd probably record a bunch of episodes if I had the capabilities to, but I can't be in a Discord call on PC because it would probably break my computer. I've tried that before. Either it works, but my microphone sounds so robotic-y where it wouldn't even matter, or it just breaks entirely. Like, Discord crashes, and then my PC freezes. My PC is not the best, which is why I'm actually trying to save up some money to actually get the PC. I'm not sure what PC I will get, but hopefully I can, like, just sell stuff like, you want to buy a modder? I bought that for $10. I'll sell it to you for 40. I don't know, but there's a lot of stuff that I need to take in consideration when I'm buying or even making a PC. But for now, I just have to stick with what I have. And hopefully we can do more collaborations with other people in the future. Like, for example, you know, I have 2 friends, Coolin and Pit of Something, who are 2 other moderators that are actually the head mods of Trippy Trainer. And a really cool thing about those 2 is that they're like the yin-yang of each other. They wanted to do a series, which I'm not sure if I should spoil it or not, but I'm just saying, in the future, on one of their channels, something might happen involving me, but that's going to be in the future. We're hopefully going to try and do it in November, but it's going to be hilarity once it pops up, trust me. But with that being said, I do want to go on the fact that I don't know what that sentence was. I'm just trying to say, like, 2020 is about to end, which is great. And I kind of came to that realization because literally just a couple minutes ago, it was like 3:20. And then I looked up out of my window and I was like, man, it's going to be really dark outside. I know that. And I look outside and I see it's a little bit white. Like, it's somewhat bright. Like, I could see outside a lot clearly. And I'm just like, huh. Maybe if it was 5 o'clock, I could understand why it's starting to get bright out, because the sun's coming up. But it is 3:20 in the morning. So, I get curious. I then go to my front door, open it up, and take a peek outside. There's snow. It's the first snowfall. And understandably, I thought it was raining, like, a couple hours before, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock. It's snowing. That's definitely a shocker, because that's how you know we are in the end game of 2020. And it's surprising. It's 2020, don't get me wrong. It was a bad year, but it flew by real fast. And don't mind me if I'm looking away from the camera or just pausing. I just want to talk, you know, me to you, content creator to viewer, or just person to person. I just want to speak to you. I'm always truthful with what I do. But, yeah, I still think this year is pretty fun. The garage sale, don't even get me started. The garage sale, I love that. The series I've been producing, there's some that made me angry, some that made me scared, some that made me sad. Kinda. But all of them were still fun. They made me feel different emotions, and I feel like that's what you need in someone. That you just need to have fun. Now, I'm just saying, if I ever do get a good PC, I'm gonna try and collab with as many people as I can. I love spreading the love. Like, I'm not even joking about that. And just, all I ask in return is just you to be happy. I don't want really, like, any gift other than happiness. But though, if you do provide me a gift, that just shows to you how, like, heartfelt of a person you are. It's just really kind. Like, Trippy Trainer, he bought me the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield because he he thought I was a cool guy, and like he said this in a sleep lock, and I got really flustered. Like, no joke. Like, you can see my face cam reaction, because though I was in a call with him, and I got so freaked out that somehow my phone disconnected from the call. They still gave it to me. But like, that's another thing about phone on Discord. You know, Discord on the phone. There's a glitch that happens whenever I'm in a call that it just suddenly drops me. That never happens on PC, but on phone, drops me. Cuts me off. I then have to make sure that people are still in check, and like I have to exit the call and rejoin. Sucks. But yeah. It's crazy, ain't it? But yeah, this is not a normal video. It's just me kind of rambling, just me wanting to talk to people, just me wanting to speak open my mind. I can even hear the faint, I wouldn't call it a snowfall. It probably is a light rain. It's strange. It's hard to explain, but 2020. Interesting year. Really interesting. There's probably a lot of things that I could have covered that I definitely forgotten, but you know what? I'm kind of glad that I just, took the time just to speak to you. I might make this a normal thing if I want to, but yeah. There are videos coming up on the channel. I hope you're really excited. I have another app review coming up. I'm not going to spoil it, but I will say my girlfriend has recommended it to me. Like, you know how I did the app review of Pokemon Smile before. It's going to be in that similar aspect, but the game's going to be different. And I might do that for a couple other games. Who knows? At least for App Store-wise. But I'm just really excited for the future. Whenever if it's still 2020, November, December, or if it's 2021 going on forward, or if it's 2020 forever, dear Lord forbid, I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to spread the love. I just want to make people happy. That's my sole purpose in life. Just making people smile with the stuff that I do. Whatever be like a cheap comedic joke or something that I planned for 6 months. I just want people to be happy. I guess that's really all I gotta say. I know it was a strange video, but I don't know. I just like I like rambling. I just like talking to people. I just kind of like expressing my mind in longer video formats. But yeah. It feels weird. Like you're on camera, like you're in front of a whole entire audience. But there's nothing. You hear nothing except for one thing. Solemn, quiet rain. It's not like a thunderstorm of depression or force or like fear. It's just a light drizzle. And it's calming. It's like I just want to like stay like this forever. Just kind of like, just sit back, relax, probably just like fall asleep. But work has to be done. I am a workhorse. And I have produced 2 videos every single day. For, I'm not sure how long. Definitely over a year. But it's probably been over 2 years since I posted at least 1 video every single day. And I'm just happy. I am not getting sick of this whatsoever. What am I going to do when I'm done with Steven Universe? I don't know. What am I going to do when I'm done with Shantae? I don't know. What am I going to do when I'm done with Shovel Knight, Terraria, any horror game, Pokemon? I don't know. It's beyond me. But hey, I have been thinking of some new series that are coming out, and you should be excited for them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would recommend, if you want to see a whole wide variety of content, whatever it be, the high production videos like the Marighost or Unknown Challenge video, to the absolute silly videos like HyperHimes makes a sandwich, or Diet Snapple speedrun drink. It's crazy, but I just love doing what I do. And I love you guys for, staying with me throughout the whole thing. So, thank you.